All right, welcome back to LearnWire. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm actually going to be building something right in front of you. I've already kind of prepped it a little bit, but I'm going to show you. We're going to be building a GPT. And it's going to be a personal GPT for myself, but if you want to, you can follow along. And so basically the concept is that I want to be able to take my videos from LearnWire. We want to start building up my website over here. Of course, I need to add a menu bar, add categories, and I'm going to be putting more attention into this website. And in case you guys are wondering, I don't have an affiliate link or anything, but there's a Carbonate. You can actually go click on here and go check out from moneylab.co. This is a Carbonate theme. It's a very, very lightweight theme. It's not for everybody because it will require more manual intervention. It's an extremely just pure bones type website, meaning that it is very lightweight. And so it's going to be fast and so forth, but it does not have all the fancy features that you expect from other WordPress themes. And so you might have to be able to do some coding, some CSS and things like that. But it's a really nice theme. I'm going to be expanding, obviously making this look a lot better. But essentially, I want to see if I can kind of grow this. And because this is a legitimate website, right? I'm actually doing reviews on these products. And so it makes sense that I should be putting in more attention into my own personal website. So what we're going to be doing is doing kind of well, I guess let's just jump in and you're going to see kind of how we do this, but we need to gather some knowledge, right? And so when I came over here to ChatGPT and I look for GPTs, I kind of clicked on one, it looked really cool. I clicked on that and I said, hey, give me a summary. So I followed the directions I gave my last video and it got this part wrong, learn wise. And it's LearnWire, but it does, you can just kind of pause the video and read this. It just, the summaries that it's giving, it speaks in a third party way, and it's just not quite what I'm looking for a summary. So I'm going to go ahead and just go up to ChatGPT 4 and see if I can do something a little different. So I kind of have the instructions written out over here. You can pause the video. It's going to be kind of small for you, but you can kind of read what I've got so far, and a prompt that I'm going to be loading into a GPT here in a minute. But this first step is going to be step 1, do this for 3 videos to gather data, right? And so please take the following YouTube script and summarize it for me. Please take note of the presenter's tone of voice and overall presentation style, because we want to be branded, right? We want to be unique in the writing style. Take note of the branding and the expertise, the branding and overall style of David Mills, the YouTube presenter. So I'm going to paste the summaries here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this right here. And actually, before I do that, we're going to go over here and we're going to grab some videos. So I'm going to go ahead and click on here and I'm going to go over to videos. And I just want to look and see what style we have. So it's probably going to be, we'll probably come over here because this one was really good. I didn't end up liking the software that much, so that'll be a good one to kind of, so I'm going to copy, actually not copy the link address. So we actually have a Kumba mail right over here. Now I could go and grab the script because I want to do this. I don't want to rely on ChatGPT to get the script. I already have it in Descript, so I'm going to go ahead and just use that. I think Descript's probably better at even YouTube on the, well, let's just go over here and click on this real quick. And last I checked, they kind of got rid of the ability to look at this anyways. Look, like when you click on the 3 dots, they actually don't allow you to look at the YouTube scripts anymore, probably just because they don't want to make it easy for people to go and rip off. But of course, there's tools already out there and so forth, so I don't know who they're fooling. YouTube's fooling, because we can even go into ChatGPT and get the script. But nonetheless, I can actually come over here and go into Descript, which I use a lot to edit my videos. And we're going to go in here to Kumba Mail right there, 33 minutes. Boom, I'm going to click on that. So we already have the script, right? We don't need YouTube. And I think that Descript's going to even do a little bit better job. And so I'm going to come over here, see it, look, LearnWire, it does better than ChatGPT is going to do anyways. It actually gets it right when ChatGPT does not. So I'm going to do a Control A and I'm going to copy the script. And this is a massive script. I don't know how this is going to work. 33 minutes of me talking. But what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and I'm going to, please take the following YouTube script. So I'm going to go ahead and go like this and paste that in right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this whole thing right here. And I'm going to copy that. and I'm going to come into ChatGPT and I'm going to paste it in. Does it allow me to add the entire thing? That's nuts. Yes, please take note of the presenter's tone and voice, boom, and enter. So we've gotten to a point now where, I mean, remember where you wouldn't be able to put this many characters in here, but we've gotten to a point where ChatGPT is actually able to handle this much data, which is crazy. Look at how much data I just put in here. 30 minutes of talking. This is thousands of words. If I actually go and highlight this and right click and inspect this, this is 7,400 words. So 7,000 words that we're looking at right here. And let's go and see what ChatGPT is going to do for us. So what we have here is the YouTube script from LearnWire features a comprehensive review of Akamba Mail. So it did get that part wrong. That's okay. By the presenter, David Mills. The review covers various aspects of the tool, including its pricing, features, pros, cons, David's final thoughts, and personal rating. Here's a summary of the key points. So introduction and overall. David introduces Akamba Mail. So we'll fix Akamba Mail, but then we have all this. David delves into the pricing. So I guess it kind of is doing a little bit of what that other GPT is doing. I don't know if we have much control over that. It does do the pros and cons, final thoughts, and then overall presentation style. So this is really what I wrote this down for up here, was David's presentation style is informative with a focus on providing a balanced view of Akamba Mail's capabilities and limitations. He aims to guide potential users in making an informed decision by sharing his hands-on experience and insights. The summary captures the essence of the review on Akamba Mail, reflecting David Mills' analytical approach to evaluating the tool's offerings, user experience, and value proposition in the context of email marketing solutions. So I am going to take just the whole, actually, you know what? I think that this is really just overall presentation style. I'm going to grab this one right here. This is, I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and I'm going to just take note of this for now. And this is the main part of the summary that I'm actually looking for, right? Is right there. And I want to fix the Akamba Mail part. All right, cool. So we fixed that. So that's summary one. I'm going to go and do a couple more of these real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and just grab this right here, copy, and I'm just going to start a new one each time because I don't know how much we can put in there. And then I'm going to go and grab another one. So let's go back over here and you can follow along. This is going to be a long video. We're actually going to be creating this. Let's go with Let's go with one take. I like that one as well. So let's go with one take. So I just need to come in here and go and see if I can find that. Back to projects. One take final right here. Boom. So this is another great reason to use like Descript. And I'm going to go and say Control A, Control Copy, and then we're going to go back into ChatGPT. I'm going to throw this in right here, and then we're going to push Enter so it can go out there. That might be too much, is what it looks like. Oh, there's our button. Okay, that part's funny. It just says Mills right there, my last name. That's really funny. Some people used to call me Mills throughout my life, just call me by my last name. And funny, my 9-year-old at school, there's several Logans in his class. His name's Logan, and so they just call him Mr. Mills. Super funny. This is really good. So I want to keep this part right over here. So the review concludes with Mills expressing his overall satisfaction with One Take AI, rating it favorably while acknowledging some minor performance issues, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I like the whole thing. This is the summary that I'm looking for right here. Look, yeah, it tells us the whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab that whole thing because it's going to give us some really good data that we're looking for, right? So here are a few YouTube summaries. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and go YouTube summary 1. And then right here, I'm going to say YouTube summary 2. And I have that background with black, but that's okay. So I'm going to put that one in, and then I'm going to go and do one more. YouTube summary 3. So we're going to do one more. It's easier to look from this over here. We'll go with Jupiter. I think that was a good one as well. So let's go back over to Descript and get Jupiter. All right, there's Jupiter right there. And I'll just do a Control A and copy that real quick. We need to go back over actually, and I'm just going to say, okay, now do this one. Shift Enter, Control V, boom. And it's going to go do this one for us. So yes, this has taken a while, guys. And this is like the research that I decided to just record this so you can really see what it takes to kind of create a GPT that should perform well for us, because we're doing all this back. Because in order to create a GPT, anyone can go over there and I can show you. You can say, hey, I want to create a blog, YouTube to blog post tool. And then it's going to create something that's going to be usable and decent for you, but it's not going to have the backstory and the branding and all the things that you're kind of looking for in the writing style and what you're looking for. Right. This information right here, this is the gold right here that we want to feed into our GPT, right? So I'm going to put that in right there. So that is the important stuff. Now let's go create our GPT and let me show you right here. So here's all these summaries, right? So we have YouTube summary 1. So step 2, GPT prompt creation. Let's just go and I can blow this up for you and show you before we go and create it, what this actually looks like, okay? So we have step 2, GPT prompt creation. My name is David Mills and I run the YouTube channel, LearnWire, found here, boom. I'm giving it all the pertinent information, right, in order to create this. And the matching branded website, LearnWire Pro. So the ChatGPT will know that these two match. They're the same brand. I want this GPT to take my YouTube videos that are software reviews and turn them into professional. Now, I have other videos, obviously, that are not just software reviews. Maybe they're tutorial-based, opinion-based, whatever. I'm going to probably make another GPT. I don't want this GPT to be able to do everything because I just think that you should stick to one main thing for a GPT. And so I might create another GPT for my other types of videos if I want to make blog posts out of them. But in this one, the main content on my channel is software reviews. So this makes sense that this is the one we're going to go with. So I want you to turn them into professional blog posts that I can publish at LearnWire.pro.com. I want the overall tone and branding style of the blog post to match the presentation style of David in my LearnWire reviews, YouTube, and videos. Here's a few YouTube video summaries from LearnWire that should help you understand the overall tone, branding, and style, and it will assist in how you should create the blog posts. So then we have all those summaries, right? We're being very specific. YouTube summary 1, boom. YouTube summary 2, YouTube summary 3. And then we go in here, now using the above information, I will give you the name of the software and paste my YouTube script. So I got to get the name of the software and YouTube script. You will take this information and follow the instructions below to write a perfect, SEO optimized blog post for my blog. Please use LSI NLP keywords when possible to help with SEO. Also, please include product name review in the beginning, middle, and end of each blog post. Of course, that's like some old school SEO right there. I don't think it's going to hurt with the amount of content we're creating. We want to at least get our main keyword in there like 3 times. Still going to be very low on the amount of times we're using it. And then we go over here and now write the blog post in this format. Note in the below instructions when I say product name, don't write. So good thing I'm editing this. Don't write product name, right? Because if you do that, a lot of times it'll say like product name and then it'll say features or whatever like that. So like I want to say, don't use product name. Write the product name of the software we are writing about. Write in SEO markdown formatting, H1, 1H1, H2s, H3s. Do not use H4s and beyond. I'm not really a fan of going further like that. So we're going to leave it like that. The blog post should be 800 to 1200 words in length. We'll see if it handles that right off the bat. It probably is not going to. It's probably going to create like 600 to 800 words or something like that. And so we'll see how it does with content length, or if that's been improved, right? Has that been improved with ChatGPT? A lot of things have been improved, but we'll see if the content length can be improved. This doesn't need to be 3,000 word reviews. This needs to be nice and concise, so people can read through it in a matter of 5 minutes, and they don't have to spend 30 minutes watching so it would be very beneficial. It's based on my actual review of the software, and it's condensed down for someone that they can just read in 5 minutes. So I think this will bring more value to people that want to read a nice condensed review, especially based on someone that took it for a really long drive, right? Most everybody else doing reviews on their websites are just going to be putting them into ChatGPT or their fellow AI writer and letting it do all the work for them. But they're not the reader of my blog and my website is going to know that I actually actually reviewed the software, and that's what will separate me from most people in this space. So the outline format should be H1, the title of the blog post. It needs to say the product name and review. Then add, so look how specific I'm getting right here. You need to be very specific in these GPT instructions. One brief into paragraph. So I'm telling it not to say intro as an H2. right here, do not include intro as an H2 or H3. Just write the paragraph and jump into H2, product name, sales page, and info. H2, product name, pricing. H2, product name, demo, and features. Under this H2, it will be the longest, as this is where I spend the most of the time in the review. So please feel free to break this down into H3 sections that are natural and helpful. H2, product name, final thoughts, and product name rating. So this is actually a formula I generally follow in my reviews, but I need to really do the kind of like the rating and the final thoughts. But I pretty much naturally do this even without thinking about it. It's almost on autopilot. I follow this format right here. So let's go. We have all the data that we need, and let's go and actually copy this entire thing right here. And this is the prompt right here, right? So I'm going to copy this, and we're going to go in, and we're going to go into my GPT, and we're going to create our GPT now, right? So create a GPT, and then this is where I'm going to paste the instructions, right? We have that entire thing, and it took the entire prompt. I don't know how many characters it will take, but that is, it definitely has no problem taking that. And then right over here, conversation starters, I'm just going to say, paste, give name of product, and paste your YouTube script. That's just going to be like, it's just going to give me the instructions. I actually could put that up here as well, but this is basically LearnWire YouTube to blog post GPT is what I'm going to put, right? And this is going to be, I'm just going to call it LearnWire to blog post. This is a personal branded one, right? We want to go and get my logo real quick. I'm just going to come up here and literally just grab this right here like so, and we'll capture that, and we'll come back into our GPT, and we will upload our photo, go to recents, grab that, and boom. All right, so we've got our little picture there. We've got our configuration right over here, and we are going to go and see. So I'm bypassing the create right over here. Anybody can go through this creation process, and I don't think it's going to do as well for us. We're giving it all the instructions right over here, and we're doing everything that we want right in here, specific instructions right over here. I'm going to save this only me. This is only for me, right? This wouldn't be something that I'm creating for everybody else. It's very specific. So now we have our LearnWire GPT. We're going to go and test this out. Let's just see what happens, guys. Okay. So let's go, and we're going to use Jupyter, right? And that's a weird name, but let's see if we can fix that by, I'm going to copy this. We're going to go back into our GPT. I'm going to paste that in. And before we do anything, I'm going to go, does it handle it? Of course it handles the whole thing. So we've gotten to a point where this used to be the issue, is that you couldn't paste 7,000 words into a ChatGPT thread. And that was one of the issues, but now you can. And so it's pretty dang cool. So I'm going to go ahead and push stop right there. It probably would have done just fine, but let me go, and I need to, I need to go right over here. Let's go test this out real quick. And you can see I created one yesterday for another channel as well. So it's pretty cool. But let's see what we can do here. So we're going to say Jupyter. I think it's like that, right? Oh, it's just 2 R's. So there's no E. So it's like that. And so I'm going to say Jupyter review, and then a shift enter, and then I'm going to paste the entire script, come down and push enter. And let's just see how this performs, guys. So LearnWire to blog post right here. We've got Jupyter review, revolutionize your video editing with AI. In today's digital age, content creation has become an indispensable tool for educators, influencers, and businesses alike. As someone constantly on the lookout for tools that streamline my workflow, look at this. It's writing in first person. This is brilliant. It is writing like I just took all that data and went and spent hours and wrote this myself, because it's from my own content. I think this is going to be the new era of using AI to the best of its abilities and branding yourself. So super, super cool. Like if you're into gardening, like my failed AI gardening site, right? Like if you're an actual gardener, you're going to be able to go and review products out in your garden and do all kinds of stuff. And it's going to be heartfelt, right? And that's what we want. So I'm very impressed with this already. It said my workflow. I love this. It's writing in first person. I don't even think I actually told it to write in first person, and it is doing that because that is the style. So I've come across Jupyter, a promising software that pledges to revolutionizing the editing landscape. and it didn't do the intro right there. So right now it's following the instructions to the T. This is brilliant so far. In this review, we'll dive deep into what Jupyter offers from its user-friendly interface to its groundbreaking features, pricing, and final thoughts. And it's introducing it very, very well. This is very professional. This is the way to do this, guys. So Jupyter's sales page and info. And I might change that part. It'll be very easy to go in and edit that. But for now, that's what we're doing because that's where I spend a little bit of time. Jupyter's making waves with an AI-driven capabilities, enabling creators to produce videos at unprecedented pace. It boasts a unique feature that allows the automatic generation of stock footage and captions, making video creation seamless and efficient. With support for 23 languages and the ability to export videos, Jupyter caters to a wide range of platforms, including YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. What sets Jupyter apart is its simplicity and effectiveness, blah, blah, blah. So Jupyter pricing, the pricing model, I want to put a tier or a table. So we can easily go and edit that. I'm not going to do that on this video. The video is getting long already. But I can go in there and just say, hey, for the pricing model, we would just come over here and we'd actually say under pricing, we would come over here and I would actually specify right over here, I would say, please include a simple pricing table. And this is going to be a little bit confusing because we do have sometimes I go and I show the everyday pricing. So I'm going to figure that part out. Do I want both of those on the page? Or do I just want to stick with the AppSumo? But I also do product reviews that are outside of AppSumo. Do I want to use this GPT only for AppSumo reviews? Those are kind of some things that I need to work out, but just add it there. So we have the pricing starting at $49, and I don't believe each tier is designed to match specific requirements, whether you're a podcaster. So I need to make sure in my reviews. So this will also optimize the way that I do my reviews. I'll make sure that I hit on every element. I need to make sure that I state all three pricing. I don't know if I did that or not, but I'm not going to go and look at that right now. But I can specify that in the instructions and saying, hey, go over all the pricing. Jupyter demo and features, AI-driven editing, user experience. The platform offers a straightforward, intuitive, making it accessible even for those with minimal video editing. From its video library to settings, Jupyter ensures that everything you need. So this kind of content is not going to be possible without actually reviewing the software. And that is what's going to make this content better, I believe, than just going and sticking Jupyter review into Koala. I think that we're going to be doing better over here with this kind of methodology. Audiogram and video transcription. So Jupyter, final thoughts. Jupyter is a robust tool. Jupyter will need to incorporate more advanced editing features and customization options. So see, it's not all pluses. It's not all wave reviews. It's also saying what it needs to improve on right here. And I could specify under final thoughts the things that it needs to improve on, the things that I liked or whatever. But this is a good start. I can go and optimize this writing if I want to, but I think it's pretty good for now. Jupyter rating by LearnWire. Taking everything into account, Jupyter earns a solid 4.3 to 4.5 out of 5 stars. So this is one where I couldn't really decide, but it even captured that. That's super cool in my book. It's a highly recommended tool for content creators focused on efficiency and equality. While there is room for growth, particularly in the advanced editing features, Jupyter's current offerings make it a valuable asset for any content creator's toolkit. In conclusion, Jupyter is noteworthy contender in the video editing, blah, blah, blah. So how long did this end up being? Let's come up here. Looks like it's probably going to be about 700 words. Let's just check right here. And it created it at 600 words. I knew it wasn't going to hit the 800 to 1200 words, but this is an overall really good review. If I can add an image in here, and then we're going to have the video at the top, I think that this is going to be pretty good. What do you guys think about the GPT? Obviously, those of you that are new to this, you can come up here and you can edit the GPT anytime you want. You just come in here, edit GPT, and you're going to be able to come in here at any time and edit the GPT, like right over here. I'm going to go ahead and just do that live right in front of you so you guys know how to do this. So under H2, I'm going to say, please include a simple pricing table, and that's going to be right here. So I'm going to go boom, and please include simple pricing table, and I'm going to say update, confirm, and so forth, right? So I'm going to go run this again, obviously, because I went and edited this. So we're going to lose, actually, no, we're not going to lose what we already had, because all we have to do is just come out over here and and then go and look at that. And then we have our article right here. So super cool. Well, I already have this on my site, but let's go and see if this is not ranking. Let's go into SERP Robot and check this out real quick. You guys will probably learn a lot more and see a lot more from this particular use case. And Jupyter is not over here. So I'm going to go and I might go and actually paste this in. We do have this on the site over here. I want to go and see if we're actually ranking for this. I like it when it has names like this where it's very uniquely spelled, because then, and I think that there was another software called Jupyter, so that's kind of crazy. But it sure will make it easier to find. This one is definitely going to be a mix of, you know, like the movie Jupyter and different things like that. So it's going to be kind of hard. I think that we'd have to put Jupyter AI in this case. So I would probably need to put Jupyter AI in here. Let's try that real quick. So yeah, it immediately shows up right there. And I'm ranking number 6 for Jupyter AI review. So there's not a whole lot I really need to change. But when we click on here, I don't think that the content is that great. It's just kind of a mess. Look at the key features or key takeaways. Yeah, it's kind of a mess right here. And it's a massive piece of content. But you know what? At the end of the day, if it's not broken, I don't need to fix it, right? So we'll just use this new GPT going forward. So what do you guys think of this whole process? I'm going to test my GPT out. I'm also going to be testing out some other YouTube to blog writers. I still haven't found a great one, and that's why I went and decided to create a GPT. We do have somebody in the 6-Figure Freedom Club group that is going to give me more access, or they're going to give me some access because I don't mind buying it, but they're going to let me check out this other one called Blogify. I think I might have done a review on this, but Blogify is still available. It's got 88 reviews. It's got really solid ratings over here. And this is exactly what this is supposed to do, is be able to turn, you know, your YouTube videos into a nice blog post as well. So I'm going to be testing both of these out, my GPT, my own private GPT that I just created, and then also, okay, so I am going to be testing this stuff out. So you want to join me, subscribe to the channel so you can know this year what YouTube to blog post AI software is going to work best. I'll see you in the next video.